The new subject, which is Ayurveda Biology, introduced by UGC NET, paper code 105. So let's understand what are the units and how you can prepare for it. So there are 10 units under this. Now the units from 2 to we can say 5 exclusively focuses on Ayurveda. So you need to have a solid knowledge about Ayurveda. Those pursuing their courses with Ayush, their bachelor's and master's, would have an additional benefit for these 4 units. Now coming on to the rest. The first is history and development. Now this is something basic. If you have studied even in your IKS, Indian Knowledge Systems, you would be able to answer it. As I said, unit 2, 3, 4 and 5 extensively from Raj Shastra, from Ayurvedic pharmacological concepts and related aspects. Then coming on to the remaining 5 units. So here we have a concept on disease biology, microbiology and immunology, which is part of your life sciences. The next unit talks about genetics and cell biology, molecular biology, then physiology, biochemistry, nanotechnology, concepts related to biodiversity, intellectual property rights, conservation of intellectual property rights, a section from entrepreneurship. Now this is what comes into play from management aspects, but here again it is specifically focusing on R&D in Ayurveda and related concepts. And finally the section on research methodology. Now most of this section on research methodology, biostatistics is simple, but there is a specific section pertaining to Ayurveda informatics, which focuses on the National Commission for System of Medicine, the Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences, the Traditional Knowledge Digital Library. Now these are some of the topics which were again part of your IKS, Indian Knowledge System, so you can actually have preparation if you have been preparing for IKS. But again, yes, this is an extensive syllabus. Students who have done their masters in Ayurveda biology would definitely have a benefit as compared to other students. But in fact, if you are a student from other domain, nursing or basic sciences, preparing for your UGC NET examination, so besides your CSIR life science, this is one of your exams that you can appear for. You would have to study Ayurveda in detail a little, but yes, then you can definitely prepare for the remaining 5 units where you can really score good. So this was some of the important topics that we have discussed under this head. We will be covering many such important sessions for your UGC NET, important points that you can remember for your examination perspective. Stay tuned, please subscribe. Thank you.